Welcome back, Gold Squad, to the Chicago Cubs franchise. The NLDS continues. We are currently down 2-1 against the New York Mets, and we have ourselves a home game here at Wrigley Field, the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. And take a look at how close this matchup has actually been. 3-1 loss Game 1, 2-1 loss in Game 2, which was simulated, and Game 3 an 8-7 loss against these pesky New York Mets. So now that we get Marcus Stroman here out on the mound, the veteran, against the rookie, Kyle Portnoy. The last time that we saw Kyle Portnoy was right here at Wrigley Field, and we took it to him. We actually knocked him out of the game, so we actually had a good game against him. Hopefully, that rings true here again in a much needed W in this postseason series. So guys, we get the first out. That's a very good start. No base runners. We don't want leadoff walks. We don't want leadoff base hits. Nothing. We want the base paths clean. Brennan Davis playing left field today as Chris Morel is actually starting center. And then next batter here, J.D. Davis. Line shot here to Madrigal. Gonna play it on a hop and hop it over there to Frank Schwindel. Nice little skip over to first base. Kyle Portnoy, 8 starts for the rookie, 2.70 ERA, 38 Ks, and 14 walks. I would say it's a pretty successful campaign for the rookie. However, we do draw a walk as Nick Madrigal gets on in 4 straight pitches, and then a line drive here to Francisco Lindor. He could have just dropped it, got the double play, but either way, we'll take that. But unfortunately, Frank Schwindel grounds out into that double play that I just talked about. So maybe I jinxed him, but Kyle Portnoy able to get out of the first inning unscathed. Let's go here to the top of the second inning, and we got it's a double here for Frankie Lindor, a surefire double. He was well halfway from first to second as soon as Morel grabbed it, but that's a 2-out double here for Frankie Lindor, and the next batter is Tyler Stevenson, and he goes yard. Oh man, 2-0 game now. My gosh, Tyler Stevenson, a cut fastball high and in. And Stroman doesn't like it either. He's probably looking back into the camera saying, Goldie, why'd you make me throw that pitch? Just caught way too much of the plate, and that is a 2-run shot. And now we are losing 2-0 here. And to think that we had 2 down here in this inning already, that's just a lost inning right there. That sucks. Let's go bottom third. Nico Hoerner going to ground out here to Eduardo Escobar. Makes a nice play. Chris Morel coming up here with 1 down, and that looks like to be a base knock here, but Lindor with the great play, and it was such a bang play that we need as many base runners as we possibly can get. David Ross is going to challenge this thing. I think he's safe. So we will get the call on the field correct here after this review. We're going to find out just how close that this thing was. Ugh. Literally 1 step, and Morel is out. And that'll be the 2nd out of the 3rd inning. Next batter here's Nick Madrigal. Line drive. Look at that 99 contact. Look at that plate vision too. But we get no dice, man. Can't get on base here in the 3rd inning. Let's go to the top of the 4th. Schwindel ground ball here off of Mitch Haniger's bat. Makes the play himself. Let's go bottom 4. Base knock. So 1-out single is going to get us going here with Frank Schwindel on base. And Portnoy has to take on Franmil Reyes, who sends one right past Escobar down the line. And Schwindel is hustling, rounding second, heading for third, head first slide. He's in there as Mark Canha cannot make a good throw back to Escobar. But look at this, right down the line. Normally we're so used to seeing Reyes come up huge with home runs. But Patrick Wisdom comes up next and laces this ball right past shortstop. And that is the first run for the Cubbies. We are in business. Close pitch there, but Wilson Contreras will draw the walk. It's now bases juiced for Brennan Davis, who has been so good in the postseason. High fly ball deep to left, but that is not going to carry out. Canha with the throw back in. Just getting it over there to third base, missing the cutoff man completely. Probably did that on purpose. But it will score the run, so Brennan Davis ties the ball game up. Next batter up is Nico Hoerner, who sends this one deep to center, but Marte is underneath it. I'm okay with that. At least we tie the ball game back up and we give Stroman with 32 pitches in the 5th inning. Like, his 33rd caused that out right there. Oh my goodness. Talk about our pitching staff has actually been pretty good in this series. Like, let's give them some credit here. But Seiya Suzuki here with 2 down. He's gonna lace this thing over Marquena's head. That's a double, a two-out base hit. In the bottom of the 5th. Now the runner on second base here. You got Frank Schwindel. A huge spot right here in the middle part of the game. Middle innings. Against a lefty. Schwindel's got that 78-79 power to contact combo. So we're looking to do some damage here. And Kyle Portnoy, the rookie, I think we can take advantage of it. We got to be careful because he does like to throw the off-speed stuff. He's got some good movement, got change-up, two-seamer. He loves to move the baseball around. He's not going to overpower you by any means, but he will throw that change-up low and inside, and Schwindel's not having any piece of that. So a 1-1 pitch here upcoming. Schwindel just sitting on a possible change-up here, but he gets it, and we just missed it. We just foul it off, didn't get that PCI down low enough. We were actually thinking it was coming right down the middle, but 1-2 pitch here. That's a tough take. And Portnoy's thinking, like, how in the world did he not swing at that? Change up outside, and Schwindel takes it. 2-2 pitch. Big spot here. Line drive to left. Kana makes the catch. And the Cubs' 5th inning goes to the wayside. So the Suzuki double doesn't amount to anything. Let's go to the next inning. Top 6. Again, 2 down, and Stroman's just cruising, man. He's absolutely cruising. His pitch count's low. We're getting into the 7th inning at this point. He has just been dominant in this game. Max Scherzer coming on. Fastball, high and out here to Franmil Reyes. So they call on the veteran, who's still bringing it, who's still humming it, to take on Franmil Reyes. Deep into the Chicago night sky. Goodbye, baseball. Solo home run for the Franimal. And the Cubbies find themselves on top 3-2. Scherzer. Woo! He is beside himself right now. He cannot believe that he just allowed that to happen. The Cubs fans are going crazy. They're going nuts. Franmil freaking Reyes, dude. Look at this man. Look at him go. Home runs in every upload, it seems like. This guy is just going ham. Next batter up. Here in the bottom of the 6th, deep fly ball. Marte looks up, and he gives up on it because it's gone. Patrick Wisdom goes deep. Back-to-back solo home runs here for the Cubs. And we find ourselves up now 4-2. Scherzer, we're jumping on him. I love it. Scherzer will settle down and get 2 outs. And then Nico Horner says, let me join in on the solo home run party. 3 solo home runs in this inning gets us to a 5-2 ball game. And, you know, you need some insurance. You need insurance, but this is a whole nother thing entirely, man. 3 solo home runs in the inning. That's crazy. So they're going to have to pull Scherzer now, and they're going to bring out Trevor Williams, who actually we hit pretty hard the last time that we played him. And Chris Morel will get on with a walk, I believe. Either way, he did get on base facing Trevor Williams and trying to steal a bag, trying to get a little bit more, trying to get maybe a little bit greedy. He's going to get caught stealing. But take a look at the pitch count again, guys. Look at this. 41 pitches in the top of the 7th inning. Next batter up is Pete Alonso, number 4 hitter, ground ball out to Madrigal, who makes the diving play. Cubs, with their playoff hopes on the line here tonight, are just completely balling. Look at this. We got home runs left and right in the last inning. We've got Nick Madrigal diving, laying it all out there, and Stroman's pitching so good until that. I swear to you, they're just not dead yet. The New York Mets are not dead. They had a 2-run shot here from Stevenson early in the ballgame. Now they get the solo home run here from Mitch Haniger. And it's now a 5-3 game. So as we go to the bottom of the 7th, facing off against Trevor Williams, Seiya Suzuki gets another double. Slider that fell right down the middle. Suzuki laces that double. Little StatCast powered by Google. 114 exit velo. Crazy. Crazy. But now it's up to Frank Schwindel here, and little fly ball to Martes coming on in. Makes the play. And 2 down. We really need a run right here. Absolutely need a run. So can Franmil come through? They're not going to allow him to do it because they know what's up. They know. They completely understand the situation here. They got to intentionally walk him here. Now you got to force it third, second, and of course first base with any type of ground ball. So Patrick Wisdom's got to do a job here. Line drives only, or fly balls that land in the seats. That'd be really nice. Wisdom is going to miss this curveball. High and inside. Look at that location there in the upper left quadrant right there. You got to wait on that. Man, that's a tough pitch, but you know what to do with it, and we just didn't do it. Fortunately, that one was fouled off instead of in the seats. So it's going to be a 1-1 pitch here to Wisdom, and it looks like we are going to be ready to attack. And that's a ground ball, unfortunately, right to Lindor. Franmil will be the force out at second. And we switch over here to the top of the 8th. Next batter up, Tyler Stevenson leading him off, and Morel giving chase, makes the out at center. Great play out there for the youngster. Eduardo Escobar, 0 for 2 so far in the game, and no longer. That's going to be a base hit over Morel, lands in the warning track, into the ivy. Morel makes the play, strong throw back in. And we've got a 1-out double here for the New York Mets. Mark Canha comes up, and that's a ground ball right over top of the bag, and Patrick Wisdom able to hang with it and make the tough play. That is a very, very tough play. But now, here's the situation. We've got Stroman's tired. His energy level is way down there, but he's only got 56 pitches. But you do have to consider the fact that the energy's still low. He's only coming off a couple days rest at this point. He wasn't fully healthy making the start here. But 2 perfectly timed pitch releases, and it's a 1-1 count here. So Stroman still trying to battle, and we got a ground ball here. Madrigal got to make the throw, and Schwindel saves it. Wow, that could have been disastrous. But Schwindel makes the great play, gets the job done. Next inning, we got 1 down. Still looking for some insurance. I'm not really too comfortable. 5-3 game here. Brennan Davis gets on base. 2-0 pitch here, and we're taking off again. And Stevenson throws us out. You know, in hindsight, it was kind of stupid. I'm not going to lie to you. It was kind of dumb because Nico gets a base hit. In hindsight is always 20/20. But man, is this going to hurt us or not? Because here comes Christopher Morel, down 1-2 against Trevor Williams. Let's see what happens. Morel, swing and a miss, and Stevenson makes the play at first for the strikeout, and that is going to do it for the 8th inning. So we've got 3 batters to get, Birdie, Davis, and Alonso. And it's up to Archie Bradley, who we know in a couple games in the past has given up some home runs. Hopefully he doesn't do it here. That's a fly ball out there to Seiya. Giving chase. Makes the play. 2 more batters to get. Let's do it, guys. Top 9. We can even the series up 2-2. But J.D. freaking Davis. Home run. Solo variety. And it is now 5-4. 393-foot blast. Off the bat. 101. And the Mets dugout loves it, but they understand there's a lot left to do here. You've got Pete Alonso up. He's 0 for 3, but he will check his swing, and the home plate umpire says he went. No appeal even needed. We've got 1 out left to get. Look at that bar, the win expectancy bar, guys. We should be right in line to win this ballgame. All you need to do is get Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 3 in the ballgame. Already had that solo home run, so you got to be careful with him. 2 straight fastballs here from Archie Bradley. One's going to miss, one's going to hit. 1-1 pitch here, looking for the circle change, and we miss the location. It's right down the middle, and Mitch Haniger ties the ball game with 2 down in the 9th. And the Mets dugout's going absolutely nuts. Mitch Haniger, yeah, you go ahead and celebrate. Archie Bradley knows exactly that this one is on him. If we lose this game, it's on him. You give up two home runs in one inning. As a closer, you can't have it. You can't have it. So we're going to make a change. We're going to go with Darwinzon Hernandez to face off against Lindor. Get him hitting from the right-hand side. That's a ground ball. First pitch swinging. And Nico makes the play. And that is all we needed to get a W. But instead, we're going to the bottom of the ninth. And Frank Schwindel, after 2 outs before him, pops up down the right field line. And we're going to extras. So top 10, Darwinzon gives up the base hit. Eduardo Escobar, 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a base knock, maybe, possibly. Morel gives the dive, but he's not going to catch it. We got to get this ball in. Brendan Davis got to hit the cut. Luckily, no advance right there. Whew. And it is still a 5-5 game, and Escobar feeling it. But now we're in a situation where we are intentionally walking Mark Canha here. And we're going to bring the infield in. In case of a hard-hit ground ball, we can go 4, we can go 1, get the double play. That's really what we're looking for. Marte is a good hitter, but he does put that ball on the ground because of his speed. That's what we're looking for right now. We're trying to shoot for something ground ball-esque. You cannot get a fly ball here. You will give up a run. So Hernandez against Marte, lefty against righty. Tough matchup here for Darwinzon, but this is the type of thing where we need him to step up. This is why we acquired him from the Red Sox back in Season 1. So 1-2 pitch here. Darwinzon Hernandez is going to get that ground ball. He's going to get it. I know he's going to get it, guys. Getting some foul tips here. 1-2 pitch. We're going sweeping curve. Oh, Marte just missed. But we're going to go with it again. Sweeping curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Wilson Contreras pumping his pitcher up. That's a great pitch by Darwinzon. But now you got to get John Birdie, the number 2. And down 2-0. Swing and a miss. 96. High and out. We're going to go 2-seam fastball here. Perfectly timed. And we're going to get the call. Darwinzon Hernandez working out of a jam that he himself started. Looks like we're going high and inside fastball. Take a look at the effort. You went full 100% effort and got the perfect release point. Oh, that is gutsy. Darwinzon Hernandez strikes out John Birdie. And take a look at the pitch sequence. We gave him nothing but fastballs. I absolutely love that. Hernandez balling out here in this appearance. Oof. But he's got to work out of a jam. He's got to get out of this thing. Dare I say that he's balling, right? He got himself into this jam. But right now, in these last 2 outs, he's been perfect. So J.D. Davis already has a home run today, but here's a ground ball. Back to Hernandez. He's going to make the easy flip over to first base. Possibly could have gone to home. He was closer there, but runner was going on contact a lot harder. It's kind of a riskier play there to go that way. So he takes the sure out at first, and we are going to the bottom of the 10th inning with a chance to win it on a walk-off. But look at the PCI. We just got on top of it, and we know Franmil is so good. He's been so good for us, but he does ground out. Patrick Wisdom trying to do too much, trying to press, I think. And he strikes out. Next batter, 2-1 pitch here to Wilson Contreras. He gets us started. Oof. 2-1 pitch, he laces it back over to left field. And now Brennan Davis, fly ball. Good pitch to hit. Timed it well, but PCI not there. He didn't barrel it, just got underneath it. 13 hits for the Cubbies. And we still only have 5 runs. But now, here come the Mets again. Hernandez gives up a leadoff base knock. And you got to start thinking about possibly making a change here because Mitch Haniger's coming up. And he probably hits lefties pretty darn good. So, we got to consider making a change here. And who's it going to be? We're going Cody Hoyer. Righty on righty. 24 Ks, 13 walks. So you do have to worry about the walks here with Cody Hoyer. But he does have some good movement. He does have some pitches you can utilize, circle change, slider, to try to get him to ground out. But here's the pitch. Just missed. We're trying to jam him with that slider a little bit, but now we're going to try to get him to extend those arms out, and he takes. So good spot there for Cody Hoyer. We got him down to 2 strikes, fastball high and outside. We're not going to get the call. It was close. Just missed. Circle change, calling it. And no! Mitch Haniger deep to left. Line drive, home run, 2-run shot for the Mets. And Cody Hoyer may have just lost us the game. Oh, man. Mitch Haniger has been a boss in this ball game. 2 home runs for Mitch Haniger. And now the Mets have a lead, and that is a backbreaker. Boom! Circle changeup that I thought it was a good spot. He just pulled the hands in, and he destroyed that baseball. Mets will get another base hit off of Hoyer, but we will strike out Marquena. We got a job to do now. We have a job to do. We got to get a runner on. We got to get a 2-run homer. You got to do it, or just manufacture some runs here. Longoria will replace first baseman Pete Alonso over there, and we got Trevor May, who's been shutting us down in this series. 7-5 game. Nico Horner strikes out. Chris Morel comes up and pops it straight up. John Birdie makes the play, and 2 down here for the Cubs, and our season is on the line. Nick Madrigal, first pitch swinging, fly ball. Out to right, that's Haniger underneath it, and the New York Mets will beat the Chicago Cubs in the NLDS for 2023, and it was a good run, man. It's a good run. We had a great season. I did not anticipate us being this good. I didn't think that we made like these huge moves in order to change us from a last place team in 2022 to winning the division in 2023. Kind of a worst to first situation as far as the NL Central is concerned. So I didn't think we made that many like stellar moves in the offseason or like crazy trades in order to do it. But here we are, you know, and we made it this far. We had a great season. Now the objective is to do it again and learn from our mistakes in the next time that we get in the postseason. But the Mets, man, their hitters were super aggressive. That's the main reason why our pitch count was so low. We didn't have to throw a ton of balls. We didn't have to get them off balance. We didn't have to, you know, there were just things that changed the way that we had to approach them hitting-wise. Like, they just didn't lay off of anything. But, unfortunately, that is a loss, and Mets will be taking on the Dodgers. On the AL side of things, you got Toronto-Boston tied 2-2. Toronto wins that series, winning 3-1, and then Detroit with the surprising W there. They scored 2 runs in the 8th inning against Ohtani, who started the game, and they beat the Angels. That's crazy. I know that like this is the next season. This is 2023, but man, the Tigers have taken a completely different step forward than I think a lot of people anticipated that young team to do. But in the NLCS and the ALCS, we've got some pretty tight series here. The Dodgers will actually, well, that's not very tight at all because they beat them 4-1. Detroit, on the other hand, again, I misspoke. They also beat Toronto 4-1. So the ALCS wasn't close at all. Detroit and the Dodgers will be your World Series matchup, and I don't know who out there in the comment section had this matchup. So I think a lot of you guys that picked the Dodgers to go all the way, like, you're rooting for this. And I don't know if anybody actually rooted for Detroit. So if you pick the Dodgers, I think you have a really good shot, because I don't know how Detroit's even here. I mean, if I'm being completely honest with you. They got Chris Wagner, a rookie out of Texas Tech, coming up and making an impact here. He's an 80 overall. Better than Jake Rogers at 77. You got Torque here at 268. So he's definitely having a better start to his career than in real life. You got Jamer Candelario hitting 225. Isaac Paredes, who was traded for Austin Meadows earlier in real life in this season. Akil Baddoo's raking. 3 home runs, getting the cover off the baseball. You got Riley Green, 326, 2 homers. So maybe this might be closer than I think I'm giving Detroit credit for. I think they might be able to hold their own. You know, looking at the relief options here for the Dodgers, it's nothing too special. Yeah, Kimbrel's great. Will Smith's a great hitter. 89 overall. Freddie Freeman, of course. Second baseman, we'll take a look here. Gavin Lux is actually starting at second, but you got Chris Taylor at 81. Everybody's called up there. Wow, they got second baseman galore. Cody Hosey's actually starting at third. You got Joey Gallo. Connor Roberts is down there at AAA. Bellinger. So, you know, it doesn't really look like the Dodgers of old. You know, you still do have Mookie Betts, some really good pitching there. So maybe Detroit has a chance. And actually, they were down 0-2 in the series. Now they've taken a 3-2 lead by winning 3 straight games. 2 games, they shut them out completely. Wow, so 3-2 series, Detroit. Wow, they flipped the script. They got shut out in the first 2 games, then they had 2 games that they shut them out, and the Tigers have won the World Series. They beat the Dodgers. Oh my God. Oh my God. They beat them 4 games to 2. And we got to check and see like who won the MVP. So John Choi, a season 1 rookie. Well, yeah, I guess he would be a rookie at this point. Yeah, because he got drafted last season. Yeah, he's one of our rookies. 2023 is his first season. So 17 doubles, 9 homers, 44 ribbies. This guy's actually a two-way player, but as you know, I can't create two-way players once you're in a franchise mode, so that kind of stinks. But yeah, he's two-way out from Pacific College. Main reason might have been why the Tigers won the World Series, man. Just getting that extra little juice from some of your youth. But the award winners, you saw the Rookie of the Year here, Midre Ryan, first baseman out of Vanderbilt, coming over from the NCAA 07 series over there on Twitch. Not a custom player, but a CPU guy. But he raked too. 25 homers, 84 ribbies. He had a really nice first campaign of his career. Ron Street, another CPU guy from NCAA 07, hitting 255. Played well. Postseason MVP on the NL. You got Betts, Gallo, and then Badu, Green, and Wagner all showing up here for Detroit. So the Tigers, my Detroit Tigers, get a win in the World Series over the LA Dodgers, the vaunted LA Dodgers. You know, and if the Cubs can't win it, it might as well be the Tigers, man. So do we have something brewing here potentially? Am I going to have to beat the Tigers? Are they going to remain good? Are we going to have to beat the Tigers, my Tigers, in the future of this franchise series? I hope not. I hope not. That would stink. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode coming up on Tuesday will be the off season. Let you guys know some of the moves that I made, possible trades, some things of that nature. And of course, I'm going to tally up the points for our little playoff bracket challenge from the contest in the comment section. So I'll determine who's our winner. I'll let you know if you are the winner or not. I'll reply to you in a comment. And you, if you are the winner, you get to actually choose what player on our team, could be minor leaguers, custom players, real players, could be anybody. Our best player, doesn't matter to me. You get to choose what attributes that they get to actually increase. So this is kind of another fun little way to get you guys involved in the series. And we'll do that after the off-season video posts. Of course, I'll let you know if you're the winner or not, and you can let me know what you want to do from there. But, all right, it's going to be it for the video, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you on Tuesday for the off-season for year number 3. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.